Welcome back, everybody. Holiday Doc here, and this is going to stir the pot, let me tell you. But if you haven't already noticed, I am part of Quantic Media. Quantic Media, for the most part, is a majority-based Battlefield community. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I love, watching Battlefield. Battlefield for me is a game that I can sit and I can watch for quite a long time. I just recently got shown to Bjorno is Porno. I don't know how to perfectly say his name, and he's a editor for Quantic Media, and he recently did a AT4 montage for HCYC, a very dedicated Battlefield player, an amazing Battlefield player, and I was amazed at how well that game performed. How cool and how interesting it is to watch. I think that's one thing that we lack here in Call of Duty. I think that's why Call of Duty has better commentators, is because we have to make up for a little bit less exciting viewing experience. So here's what I wanted to talk about today. So when I post videos on other channels, I have kind of a little bit of a setback. When I post my videos on Machinimo Network, as long as it's not a competitive gameplay, they go good. If I post a competitive gameplay on Machinima, I get chewed out. When I post my videos on Quantic Media, they don't do so well either. Basically because COD fanboys and Battlefield fanboys clash, and I guess you could consider myself a Call of Duty fan. I don't think you would, because I enjoy so many other games. But when I post videos on other channels, it's really difficult, because you're gonna get people that don't understand what they're seeing and just want to stick to their basic stuff. So here's what I'm gonna ask of you guys: next time I post on Quantic Media, if you could just help me out, and I'm gonna post the video, don't worry, to let you know when it's up. Just go over there and just say, hey, good video, Doc, thanks for posting this, but we'd love to see some Battlefield stuff as well. We need to merge these groups together. There's no point, and there's no reason that people who love Call of Duty can't love Battlefield, and vice versa. It just seems a little bit harsh. So I'm trying to merge that. I really want to see Battlefield guys, conversate with Call of Duty guys, and Call of Duty directors mixed with Battlefield directors, because there's so much talent involved. There really is. It's quite honestly amazing, and that's why Quantic is such an amazing, diverse group, because they've got some of the best people available as far as creativity, directors, and commentators, and they've put them all in one group and merged them all together. And they've created this, and now we're going to be seeing not only Battlefield guys, but we're going to see Call of Duty guys, and I really think it's going to get more thrown out into the public when Battlefield 3 comes up, because quite honestly, Battlefield 3 looks absolutely fucking ridiculously good, straight up ridiculously good. And this, by the way, the footage you're watching is part of the live stream I did, and it was the TDM qualifiers, and I just couldn't play it legit anymore. It was just too boring for me, so I started rocking ridiculous classes. And this is one of those classes where, I was going only use me blade style, and it was a lot of fun. But back to the topics at hand. What is it about Call of Duty guys that just don't like Battlefield, and vice versa? Why don't Battlefield guys like Call of Duty? One of the main things that gets brought up a lot on my Homefront video that has like 200,000 views is when I popped the big do not do, when I said I hated Battlefield. And I need to clarify that a little bit better. I hate Battlefield for console. Console just doesn't make sense to me. You can only talk to 4 people at a time, and I hated the experience. But when I see gameplay and when I play Battlefield type series on PC, it's like night and day. It's totally different games. So what I think it is a lot of Battlefield guys are really team orientated. They love their PC style stuff, and they're not used to the run and gun paintball-esque gameplay that Call of Duty offers. Call of Duty is very fast paced, action packed, just both teams kind of just run at each other for the most part, and there's not a lot of, in regular rooms, team strategy. And I think that's where we're getting a little bit of hate from. But, you know, right now what you guys can do is just go over to Quantic Media, you know, in the channel box, or, you know, find some of my videos. Just say, hey, you know, I'm Doc, Holiday Doc sent me, you know, we love Call of Duty, but we love other games as well, or we're looking forward to seeing other games, and, you know, just help create the slow progressive movement towards binding these two communities together. So that is all for now. More great gameplay, and in fact, I'm going to upload that AT4 montage on my channel. It is just so great, I have to share it. And final score of 33-4 with Only Use Me Blade. Hope you enjoyed today. Today is going to be action-packed, full of videos. See you guys.